Greetings, family. Dr. Greg McNeil. It's a beautiful spring day here on the surface of the sun, and I'm really excited. I think this might be my last video that I make before I leave. I'm heading back to New Mexico. My time here on the surface of the sun is done. I'm very happy about that. I completed all of the goals that I wanted to do over the 2 years that I've been in Tucson, Arizona. And I'd like to share that with you just briefly, just as a way of sharing like goals and what we think manifestation is and how that actually materializes in your own life, right? So the first thing we want to start with is that whatever the goal is always an individual one. At least I hope so. That the dreams start within you, right? And then as you understand how to cultivate that dream, that gift, that skill, whatever it is, then it branches out and then other people are able to benefit from that dream that you are walking through, which many of us describe as service. So I came to New Mexico with my wife. My wife is a traveler. She was on assignment in the medical field. I had just completed my first year of graduate school. I'm about to enter year 2 on a 3-year full-time program, right? Whew. Things are getting pretty hectic. It's getting busy. I'm about to engage in, I would say, the most prolific writing period of my career so far as a professional, or at that time coming into Tucson, Arizona, where I stayed at the Rocking M Ranch. I want to say thank you and give a shout out to Lou Mendez. It's a great place for anybody that's traveling to Tucson. Check out the Rocking M Ranch in the Saguaro National Park. But anyway, so I arrived here on the surface of the sun, working, writing, you know, a goal that I have to achieve. One, to complete the doctorate. But before that, I had this mission about my research titled Place, like your place, my place, our place, African indigenous history in ancient America, right? That's the mission. You need to make sure that you produce an extraordinary work for those who come after you will be able to follow not only in your footsteps, but they can go through the portals that you have, the portals of understanding, self-knowledge, history, and culture. Those things that are being reclaimed rapidly in the world right now, all over the world, 2020s, 24, 5, 6, and beyond. Of course, this has been happening many a year, but stay with me. That is the work that I was called to do because it wasn't published anywhere in academic um, circles. And I was like, no, we got to make sure that we change that. So when you, everyone, but particularly African people, those who are looking to make sure that you know your history, not some abbreviated, curated version, something that has been whitewashed and leave you confused about who you are and what your place is, that was my role. That was a part of my journey when I came here to the surface of the sun. And the state of Arizona in particularly is a place where incredible African artifacts, um, history have been found in the Grand Canyon and other places throughout the Southwest, Chaco Canyon on the Navajo Nation Reservation, and other places where history tries to wipe out those most important things that help us to think more accurately about the world that we live in. Again, that's my role. That's the vision that I'm bringing to the world. But to do it in such a way that the cultures of other people are honored, right? Because this is not about othering anyone, but setting the record straight. So again, that's my role. In what way are you going to do that, Greg? That's what I came to do here. It's done. I also made sure that when I finished, that I could leave that work someone, that place, excuse me, that work in certain places that when you find it, You can say, yes, this is the work of Dr. Greg McNeil. Thank you for that contribution. And that was something else. That was a part of the mission, that I would make sure that I would reach the highest level that I could in terms of academic um, achievement, right? A terminal degree. So I would get my PhD in 3 years, not 4 years. That was another thing that I came to do. And everything evolving my business and practice, getting it licensed in the state of Arizona, in addition to being licensed in the state of New Mexico, spreading out the service that I am going to be able to continue to provide to the world, through the state, through anyone that I have opportunity to serve, not just me, but the team that I'm also building, right? So I'm grateful for these types of things. So when I talk about journal writing to you, staying on task, what manifestation looked like, everything that I have done here on the surface of the sun in Tucson, Arizona, is everything that I set out to do, written down every day, focused upon until it has become a reality. And the great thing is, those of you who've been following me have been with me on this journey from the very beginning. And I want to thank you. And now, as I get ready to return to the mountains of New Mexico, my favorite playground, right? I get to take you on another journey, right? But I want to know, what are you doing right now? What have you been doing over the last 2 years that I've been talking to you about my research? In what ways has your life changed? Have you done the things that you set out to do? Are you working on them? Right? This is important. One of the key things to achieving what we call happiness in this life is making sure that, one, we identify the things that are appropriate for us, whatever that looks like, whatever your goal or dream is. Mine's, I'm an outdoorsman, right? I love to be outdoors. I love to hunt. I love to hike. I have a boat on the way, so I love to be on the water so I can fish. I love to dance. And I love all of those things that you can do in the human body at the highest level that I'm capable of. But that's me. What about you? What does that dream look like for you? Are you living it? Are you taking care of those things that you need to do so that you can literally walk through your dream of achievement and not look to your right or to your left or to see what someone else is doing or to fall in a trap of envy? What are you doing? Is your effort where it needs to be? Because if it is, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because you'll be able to look over the course of your life, especially these last two years, and you will see that you have accomplished a great deal of what you started out to achieve. Right? It's focus, it's training, it's practice. Make sure that your desire is focused on the thing that you truly want. Right? Have fun, engage in reciprocity. And you know what I mean when I say that, right? Give others what they need from you, not what you think they want, right? Because that's what you want to receive, what you need, not what somebody thinks you want. When we start operating on that level, we're going to have a lot more fun, because what we want to enjoy from each other is really in that kernel of seed of reciprocity, respect, emotional safety, psychological safety, physical safety, respect, right? If you are focused on the dreams of your life and doing what you need to do, you're going to find that you have a lot more room in your life to provide those things to others, right? It's a great day. It's a great time to be alive. Do your best to stay focused on the thing that inspires and moves you. Talk to you soon. Thank you.